if someone's new to Louisville, what are 3 places they must eat before they leave town? So I know you said you don't like to give the top 3 places.
Yeah. No, I mean, you have to, when somebody new's coming in town, you've got to at least throw some options out there to them, because you want to give a variation of what goes on in the city. Of course, the first thing I'm going to do if somebody asks a question is try to figure out what fits them best.
Yeah.
But without, having the option to narrow down those pieces, I think pretty consistently one of the spots that I always recommend is La Bodeguita de Mima, the Cuban restaurant in NuLu.
Yeah, we've been there.
To me, it's unexpected in Louisville. People don't realize we have such a rich Cuban population within the city, so it's authentic. Again, the vibes are something that you don't feel like you can recreate in another spot in the city. So it's colorful, it's lively, it's in an area of town where there's a lot going on. Secondary is probably an easy answer, but I think you got to send folks to the Brown Hotel to get a hot brown. When you go into a city, one of the questions people ask are, what are you known for? You go to New Orleans, you'd mentioned earlier, what you're heading to New Orleans for. You're going to get beignets and some crawfish and some etouffee, and you're going to experience that side of it. But Louisville, whether you like them or not, has historically always been known for the hot brown. And if you're going to get a hot brown, you might as well go to the place that it was originated and get one straight from the source. Thirdly, you'd like to see people go to a place that's well established, has tradition, and represents the history of Louisville. And to me, I always think of Jack Fry's on Bardstown Road. Okay. I mean, I think Jack Fry's has been open since the 30s. And you can imagine families and generations from grandfather to mother to child have gone through that restaurant and had experiences together, and being able to walk in and have top shelf food, shout out to the shrimp and grits, and experience something that feels like it's been there forever. In an area, again, like Bardstown Road, where you've got so much going on, so much livelihood, so many neighborhoods surrounding the area, people walking up and down the street, you catch a cocktail before, catch a cocktail after. To me, that's a great experience.